Hello friends, welcome to day 4 of tutorial Swift for beginners. Today we will be learning about operators. So what we have learned so far. So in previous tutorial we learned about what are constants, what are variables, and what are different types of data types. So one was integer, second was floating point number, third was tuples, fourth was booleans, and then we had two extras, character and strings, and optionals. Now to learn character and strings we first need to learn about operators. So in this tutorial we will be learning about operators. So what are operators? So operators are nothing but functions that operates on values, and they either change that value, check that value, or combine that value. So operator operates, they work on value, and in some way they transform that value. So that is what an operator is. So operator in Swift are denoted by different symbols. So let's see what are different types of operators. So first we have arithmetic operators. So these are the operators that represent mathematical operations that you can perform on values. Second are comparison operators. So these operators will help you to compare two values. And third, we have logical operators. So logical operators perform logical checks on two different types of values. So we will see what we mean by that. So first are arithmetic operators. And we have in arithmetic operators we have addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So from maths we already know what addition, subtraction, multiplication, division does, and similarly we have these counterparts in Swift programming language. So addition operation will perform addition on two values. It will take two values, add them, and give us the result. Similarly we have subtraction. It will take two values, subtract them, and give us the result. Similarly we have multiplication and division. And similarly we also have a remainder operator. So as the name suggests, remainder operators perform divisions between two values. So say we have a dividend and we have a divisor. So we need to divide the dividend by the divisor, and whatever leftover portion will be called the remainder. So remainder will give us the leftover value. So for example, if we want to divide say 9 by 4, so what we can do is 4 times 2 is 8, and 8 has 1 left over to make 1. So 1 is the remainder. So if we perform the remainder operation on two values, say 9 remainder operator 4, we will get the value of 1. So remainder is equivalent of what we have in arithmetic division. Similarly we have assignment operator. So as the name suggests, assignment operator assign a value to a placeholder. So basically assignment operator, what will do is it will assign the result of other operators to a placeholder, to a variable or a constant. And similarly we have compound assignment operators. So what are compound assignment operators? So we have different type of compound assignment operators. We have addition assignment operator, we have subtraction assignment operator, we have multiplication assignment operator, we have division assignment operator. So what do the compound assignment operator do? So let's take an example of the first one. So we have addition assignment operator. As the name suggests, what it will do is it will add a value. If you give a particular value to add assignment operators, say we have a value of 4 and we say 4 plus equal to 2. What this addition assignment operator will do is 4 will be added by 2, so we will have 6, and 6 will be assigned back to the placeholder that was holding the original value 4. So we will see the example of each of these and it will become clearer. So we have subtraction assignment operator, multiplication assignment operator, and division assignment operator. Similarly, we have comparison operator, and we have first is equal to operator. So as the name suggests, it will compare two value and return us a value that is either true or false based on the equality of those two values. So if the two values are similar, we will get a true. If they are not, we'll get a false. Similarly, we also have a not equal to operator. So this is the opposite of a not equal to operator. If two values are dissimilar, we will get a true. If they are similar, we will get a false. Similarly, we have a greater than. As the name suggests, it will compare two values and check if the first value is greater than the second, then we will get a true, otherwise we will get a false. And similarly, we have less than. If the first value is less than the second one, we will get a true, otherwise we will get a false. Okay, so we also have greater than equal to and less than equal to. So as the name suggests, if the first value is greater than or equal to the second value, then we'll get a true, otherwise we'll get a false. And same is the case with less than or equal to. If the first value is lesser than or equal to the second value, we will get a true, otherwise false. So we have logical operators. So first is logical not, second is logical and third is logical or. So these are basically the Swift counterparts of logic gates. So if you have learned logic gates, if you have done BTech in computer science and IT, then you know what logic gates are. Just like the logic gate not, the logical not operator, if provided true value, it will flip its value and it will return us a false. And if we provide it a value of false, it will flip the value and provide us a true. And similarly, we have logical and. Just like the AND gate, the logical AND operator will give us true value only in the case when both the inputs given to the logical AND operator is true. Let me simplify it. So just like the logic gate AND, logical AND operator will give us true only when we provide it two true values. So if we provide it two true values, the output will be true. If either one of them is false, then the output would be false. So that is the logical AND. And we have logical OR. So similarly, like OR gate, so if either of the two inputs is true, then the output will be true. So if we provide any one of the input of the two inputs as true value, the output will be true. It will be false only when both the input values are false. So these were the basic operators. So we also need to learn a few operators that we will discuss later, as they require some knowledge of some other topics. So these are ternary conditional operators. So we will learn these operators when we will see about flow control. We have nil coalescing operator. We will learn this operator when we will learn about optionals. Then we have range operators. Again, we will learn these operators when we will learn flow control. So that was all for this tutorial. Now let me show you some example, a coding demo for these all operators. So I have created a playground name operators. Let me remove the default code. Now first were arithmetic operators. So these were First was addition, second was subtraction, subtraction, similarly we have multiplication, similarly we have division, SION, we have division, and we also have a remainder operator. Okay, so just check. So what I will do is, say we have a, let's say we have a constant name operation. Now let's just say value, let's just give it a name of value 1, let it be a constant. So we say let value 1 be 2, let's say value 1 be 3, and let's say value 2 be 2. So we will do addition. What we'll say is print value 1 plus value 2. So this symbol here is what we call an operator. So this is a plus symbol, so this is a plus operator. Similarly we have other operators. We have control C, let us say subtraction, control V, I will say this, multiplication, I will say this. Okay, this value 1 multiplied by value 2, again we have division. Okay, so print, okay, value 1 divided by value 2, and finally we have a remainder operation, and we will do, okay, control V, oh sorry, we will do control V, and then so these are all the operators and these are all the operations. Let us say, let me change some values for the example. So now let us say value 1 is 4, let us end, okay, let me do that again. So let us say value 1 is 4 and value 2 is 2. Now we will run the program and we will check our output. So why is it not running? Is it not running? Let me clear this. So let me run this program again. So let me run the program. So we have the result. So 4 plus 2 is 6, 4 minus 2 is 2, 4 times 2 is 8, and 4 divided 2 by 2 is 2, and the remainder of 4 by 2 is 0. So these are all the operators we have, arithmetic operators. So let us see comparison operators. So now we will do comparison operator. So let us say comparison operator. So let us keep the value same. Now what all operators we had? We have what are the operators we have? First is equals to, second is not equals to, third we have greater than, then we also have less than, we have greater than, equals to, we have less than, equals to. So am I missing anything? 1 2 3 4 5 6. Am I missing anything? So am I missing anything? Type of operators, arithmetic operators, assignment operators, compound. Okay, I am missing compound assignment operators. Okay. Equal to, not equal to, greater than, less than, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Yeah, we have 6 comparison operators. So let us see example of each one. So first we have equals to. So let us check so rather than having two different value, we will type in our values. So we will say print let us also include text. So 2 equals, so 2 equals 2 is, and now we will perform our operation 2 equals 2. Yeah, and we will say again this is an example of equality. Okay, so again we will do this and copy. So we will change these values. So let's say one of them is 3. Now we will take an example of not equals to. I'll copy these statements, Control C, Control V. So I'll just do this and this. I also need to change text. So 3, again copying error, equals. Okay, 2 equal to is 2 equal to, 3 equals to is okay, 2 equals to. So I'll need to change 3 equals to, okay, is 3, 2 equals to, okay, and we have now greater than. So I'll do this again. I'll say two print statements. I'll say 2, so say 3 not, so yeah, I'll say 3 3 I'll just use symbols. 3 is greater than 2 is 3. So in the parentheses here we have the operation, and this is what a text is, so don't confuse. So this will simply print what I'm just giving here, and inside these parentheses will be the actual operation. Okay, so 3 2, so I'll say 1 greater than 2 is 1 greater than 2. I'll have to change it to this. Now similarly we have less than. I'll just copy these. 3 greater than 1 greater than 2 is 3. Okay, we have less than. Okay, this. Now we need an example of less than, so I'll just flip the values. So 3, no, I'll just flip the symbol. Okay, this. So 1 is less than 2, 1 is less than 2. Okay, so 3 is less than 2. What am I doing? Okay, 3 is less than 2 should be false, 1 is less than 2 should be true. Okay, Control V. Again we need greater than equals to, so 3 is greater than equal to 2. So what I need to also show you an example of 2 greater than equals to, so just equals to. Okay, now just Control V. So less than equals to, so we have less than equals to 2 is 3 is lesser than less than equal to 2. 1 is less than equal to. So now we have completed all our cases. Let me run the program. Let me delete first the old output. Now I'll run the program. I'll go to line 25 and just say this. What is the output? So we are missing some statements. No, we are not missing statements. So we have, first we have is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. Okay, so 2 equals 2 is true, so equality is tested. 3 equals 2 is false, again the equals to operator is tested. So 3 not equals 2 is true, again not equals to operator is tested. 2 not equals to is also true. I made a mistake, I guess. 2 not equals, okay, and forgot to change the operator, so I change the operator. This I will run. I'll delete the old output. Okay, and I'll run the program again. We have output. So 2 equals 2 is true, so first is true. 3 equals 2 is true. 3 not equals 2 is true. 2 not equals 2 is false, because 2 is in fact equals to 2. 3 is greater than 2 is true. 1 is greater than 2 is false. 3 is less than 2 is false. 1 less than 2 is true. 3 greater than equal to 2 is true. 2 greater than equal to 2 is false. That's something I have missed. Again I have missed an equals sign. I have also made the same mistake here. Now I will run the program again. I will delete the old output, and yeah, so again we were here. 3 greater than equal to is true. Yeah, 2 greater than equal to is false. It should be equal to 2. So guys, this is how we debug. So again, this is all process of debugging and you should be familiar with it. This is how you do. Now 3 greater than equal to 2 is 2. Now let me correct it. So we have 3 is equal to, so am I missing something? 3 greater than 2 equals to 2 greater than equal to 2 is, oh, I have not changed the values. So see, this is also a part of being a programmer. So you need to be able to check your own logic. You need to be able to check your own code. So again, I know what should be the correct output. I know this is why, this is where I have forgotten to change the value. So I'm printing something else, but I'm testing for something else. So that was giving me error. Now it is correct. Again, I will check this in the lower part, which is also I have wrongly written. So it should be 2 here as well. 1 is 2, 2 is 2, 3 is 2. Now again, let me delete the, so you will make mistakes and this is the part of learning. So you will make a mistake and you will correct yourself. Now we have 3 greater than equal to 2 is true, 2 greater than equal to 2 is also true. Now we have correct output. As you can see, 2 is lesser than and equal to 2 is also true. 1 lesser than equal to 2 is false. So what have I forgotten? Again, I have forgotten to change the operator. Lesser than equal to, again it should also be lesser than equal to. Delete again and do again. Welcome to programming. So now 2 lesser than equal to 2 is also true, 1 lesser than equal to is true. So these were all comparison operators, and as you see, they all work as they are intended. So I forgot to show you an example of compound operators. So I will show you compound operators. So let me show you what an assignment operator is first. So we have, first is assignment operator. Okay, we have assignment operator. So as I've already told you, assignment operator assign the result or assign the value that is given to some placeholder. So what do I mean by that? So say let sum. So sum is a placeholder. Sum will hold the value of this operation. So it is not necessarily hold a value of some other operation. It can also be used to assign a single value. So say, so this here in the middle we have assignment operator. So what this operator is doing, it is taking the value that is on the right side, say 1, it is assigning this value to the placeholder that we have sum. So sum is the placeholder. This placeholder will hold the value that is 1. So 1 will be assigned to the sum. And what kind of placeholder it is? It is a constant. So the placeholder will hold on to its value and it will never let go of that value. That value will remain the same. So we have sum equals to 1. So this is an assignment and this is also an assignment. Okay, so 1 plus 2 is 3 and 3 will be assigned to sum. So let me show you. Let me just print again sum. Okay, I'll just go this 3. So assignment operator takes the value that is on the right side and assigns that value to the left side. So similarly we have compound assignments. So I can also write this code as, say I'll first say sum equal to 1. I'll also say, but for that I need to change this variable. So this is a variable, say sum equal to sum plus equal to 2, and then print sum. Okay, so this is what a compound assignment operator is, plus equal to. Similarly, we have a multiplication equal to, minus equal to, division equal to, a remainder equal to. So what it does is take the value that is on the right side. So we have 2, it will add it to the left side, sum is already holding a value of 1 will be added, so 2 will be added to 1, and the new value, that is 3, will again be assigned to the left side. So let me just check whether it is true, and that indeed is true. So this is what a compound assignment operator is. Compound assignment operator take 2 operations and do it in one step. Okay, so here we are doing addition and then assignment. Similarly, we have multiplication. Let me just show you quickly. I am not changing the name of the variable sum, but you know. So okay, what is happening? So 1 multiplied by 2 is 2, that is again correct. Now I will say division. So 1 divided by 2 is 0. So what is happening here is the operation should give us the result 0.5, but again 0.5 is getting truncated. So let me change this value. Say I'll just go 4. I'll run again. Just say 4. I'll run again, and I should get 2. So that is correct. Again I'll just go. Now we'll check remainder. Now it is 0. So that is correct. So these were all compound assignment operators. Now next we have logical operators. So as I've already told you, logical operators operate on Boolean values. So let me show you an example. Logical operators. Okay, first we have not, then we have and, then we have or. Okay, so let us say not. So print I will provide the Boolean values in the print statement itself for the sake of saving time, but this should serve our coding example well. So not. So I'll just say print, I'll just go not. I'll just print, what I'll do is, so not true, and print not false. Okay, similarly we have and. I'll just say print. Now it will take, and takes 2 values, so not takes just a single value, and takes 2 values. So I have print, so I will say true. We will have 4 combinations, so we have true and true. I'll just copy it a bunch of times. Control C. Okay, Control V, and again Control V. I'll say true, false. Okay, I'll say false, true. So we have true, false, true, and we need a false and a false. Okay, similarly we have OR operator. I'll just copy this. We'll go this. I'll just change the operator. So we have this, we have this, we have this we again have this. So now for the sake of a clear output, I'll just add some styling, some kind of a separator between the outputs. I'll just say print, I'll just go this, and I'll just print these lines, so it is nice and easy for us to understand what is going on. So I'll do this, see. So we have two lines between three different kinds of output. Let me just run this code. So let us check. So first we had not, so not true is false, not false is true. So that is what we learned. Again we have true, true is true, true false is false, false true is false, again false false is false. So this is similar to what we learned about AND operator. Lastly we have true, true gives us true, true false gives us true, false true gives us true, and false false gives us false. So similarly what we learned about OR operators is correct here. So these were the example of all types of operators. In the next tutorial we will learn about character and strings. So see you in the next tutorial.